Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to the class students. Students, in our previous lesson and you can say the previous half of this chapter, we have discussed about three-sided polygon. A polygon which is three-sided, having three sides, three angles, three sides and three vertices, and it was triangle, right? Now we will discuss about a polygon, once again a polygon having four sides. So today we are going to start our new topic quadrilaterals, which is a four-sided polygon. Now as you can see, or you remember that in triangle it was tri plus angle. That means a shape which has three angles, that is called triangle. Similarly, what does quadrilateral means? Quad, the word quad. This quad means four. So when there are four sides, four line segments, then it is called quadrilateral. Quad means four. Tri means three. Quad means four. So let us discuss the very first, the definition of quadrilateral. A four-sided closed figure is called quadrilateral. What is a quadrilateral? A four-sided closed figure. It should be closed. It should not be open. If it is open, then it is not declared, or you can say considered as a quadrilateral. So a four-sided closed figure is called quadrilateral. Here you can see a shape which is A, B, C, D, and since there are four line segments, that means this shape has four sides. So and at the same time it is a closed figure. That is why this ABCD is called a quadrilateral. Clear, students? Now, what are the different parts, or you can say the things which is present in the quadrilateral? So let us discuss about that. A quadrilateral, and the name of this quadrilateral is ABCD. So a quadrilateral ABCD has, what are the things it has? First, four sides. So very first, a quadrilateral always have four sides. Always have four sides. And here for this quadrilateral which I have taken ABCD, what are the sides? Sides are the four line segment, that is AB, BC, CD and DA. So the four sides are AB, BC, CD and DA. Now also quadrilateral has four vertices. A quadrilateral always has four vertices also. So what are the four vertices? The vertices are actually the points, the 4 points at which the line segments are meeting. The two line segments are meeting at a point, that is called vertex. So how many vertices are there? A, B, C, D. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the four vertices of this given quadrilateral. The vertices are A, B, C, D. Then a quadrilateral also has four angles. So we have four angles in a quadrilateral. And what are the angles? Angle is the portion covered by the two line segments or two rays. So here, since we are talking about line segments, so these are the line segments. And the angle formed by these are angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D. So when we are representing angles, we use the symbol of angles. This is the symbol of angle. So angle is represented by this kind of symbol. So this is the symbol of an angle. So what are the four angles here? Angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. At the same time, a quadrilateral also has two diagonals. So what are the diagonals? Diagonals are actually the line segments joining, or you can say connecting the opposite vertices. So these are the two diagonals of this given quadrilateral. The line joining the opposite vertices. So the line joining A and C, which are the opposite vertices. So our first diagonal is AC and the second diagonal is BD. So this is all about quadrilateral. A quadrilateral is a four-sided figure And apart from this, quadrilateral has 4 sides, 4 vertices, 4 angles and 2 diagonals. A quadrilateral has 2 diagonals. So 4 angles, 4 vertices, 4 sides and at the same time only 2 diagonals. Now apart from this, there are different types of quadrilateral. Now if we talk about 4-sided figures, so we have many figures present in this quadrilateral family. So it is a very big family. Quadrilateral is a very big family in which there are many different shapes which are made up of closed figure with 4 sides. Now here in this chapter we are going to discuss about 5 basic different types of quadrilateral. First one is a square, second is a rectangle, third a parallelogram, fourth a rhombus and fifth is a trapezium. So in this chapter we are going to discuss about all these 5 different types of quadrilateral in detail. Okay students. So students, we have discussed about quadrilateral and its different types. Now let us discuss these different types of quadrilateral in detail. Our first figure is a square. So this is our first type of quadrilateral, a square. So what is this? A quadrilateral in which all sides are equal. So a square is a type of quadrilateral in which all the 4 sides, as you can see here in this shape is of a square ABCD. What is the name? ABCD. And all the 4 sides are equal. So it is a square. But it is not declared as a square only because it has 4 equal sides. But there are some other properties also. What are those? The opposite sides are parallel. That means side AB is parallel to CD and side BC will be parallel to DA. So this is the first property of a square. Second property says that all the 4 sides are equal. That means AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to DA. And the third property of square says that all 4 angles, that means all the 4 vertices are at an angle of 90 degree. That means all the 4 angles formed at the vertices of the square is a right angle. Then only the shape is declared as a square. So a square which has all 4 sides equal, opposite sides parallel and all the 4 angles 90 degree. That is a square. Clear students? Now students, the second type of quadrilateral which we have is a rectangle. So let us see what is a rectangle. A quadrilateral in which opposite sides are equal. In square we have all the 4 sides equal. Rectangle only opposite sides are equal. Then it is called a rectangle. So as you can see here in this shape, this is a shape of a rectangle named as ABCD. And what are the properties of a rectangle? The first property is the opposite sides are parallel. That means side AB is parallel to CD and BC will be parallel to DA. At the same time, a rectangle also have its opposite sides equal. So that means AB is equals to CD and BC is equals to DA. AB equals to CD. These are the 2 opposite sides. So these 2 sides are equal. And these are the 2 opposite sides, BC and DA. They are also equal. So for a rectangle, the opposite sides are parallel and equal also. One more property due to which it is a rectangle and is that all the 4 angles made at the vertices are of 90 degree. As you can see here, angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D. These 4 angles are at 90 degree. That means they are at right angle. This is all about the properties of a rectangle. A rectangle is a shape which has 4 sides but opposite sides are equal and parallel and all the 4 vertices are of 90 degree. Clear students? Now the third figure is a parallelogram. So this is our third type of quadrilateral which is a parallelogram. As you can see in the shape, ABCD is a parallelogram shown to you, and you can see the sides are little bit tilted from the two sides. So let us very first read the definition. What is the main definition of a parallelogram? A quadrilateral whose opposite sides are equal and parallel, that is called a parallelogram. So that shape in which the opposite sides are equal and parallel, then it forms a parallelogram. Let us discuss about its property. So the property says very first the opposite sides are parallel. That means side AB is parallel to CD and side BC is parallel to DA as written here. Second property says the opposite sides are also equal, just like rectangle. Opposite sides are parallel and opposite sides are equal also. That means AB is equals to CD and BC is equals to DA. So these are two properties of a parallelogram are just the same as that of a rectangle. So how it is different from rectangle? Yes. The third property differs it from rectangle, and the property is the opposite angles are equal but not the adjacent angles. That means angle A is equals to angle C and angle B is equals to angle D. In a parallelogram, its opposite angles are equal, whereas in rectangle it was all the four angles are of 90 degree, but in parallelogram the opposite angles are only equal. So this is the property of a parallelogram, students. Understood? Now the fourth type of quadrilateral is our rhombus. As you can see here in this shape, this is a shape of a rhombus. Sometimes many of the students call it as a diamond shape also, but yes, in common language we call it a diamond shape, and also this is actually a rhombus, one of the type of quadrilateral, students. Now let us read the definition very first. A quadrilateral whose all sides are equal, all the four sides equal, and the opposite sides are parallel. So what is rhombus? Rhombus is a type of quadrilateral whose all the four sides are equal and opposite sides are parallel. That means you can see that when all the four sides equal, that is a shape resembling to, this property resembles to a square. And if opposite sides are parallel, it resembles a rectangle or a parallelogram, which we have done. It resembles a rectangle or parallelogram. Now, if we discuss about the properties here, so the first property is all the four sides are equal. That means side AB is equals to BC is equals to CD and equals to DA. So this is written here, AB equals to BC equals to CD equals to DA. Second property, the opposite sides are parallel. That means AB is parallel to CD and BC is parallel to DA. Along with this, there is one more property of rhombus, and that is once again just like parallelogram, its opposite angles are equal. Its opposite angles are equal. So one of the, by a mixture of square, parallelogram, this another shape has been introduced, and this is called rhombus. So basically rhombus is a mixture of a square and a parallelogram. Understood, students? Students, this is last part of our quadrilateral. That means the last type of quadrilateral, which is a trapezium. So let us see what is a trapezium. A quadrilateral whose one pair of opposite sides are parallel. So what is a trapezium? It is a shape in which only one pair of opposite sides are parallel. Nothing is equal, but only one pair of opposite side is parallel. As you can see here in this shape A, B, C, D, here you can see that AB and CD, these two are the parallel sides. Parallel means they are not going to meet with each other. And whereas what are the non-parallel sides? That means DA and BC. BC and DA are the non-parallel sides, because if I will extend these, it will meet at some point. So these are two non-parallel sides. So what is trapezium? Trapezium is a type of quadrilateral in which there is one pair of opposite sides parallel to each other. And this is the only property in trapezium, that AB is parallel to CD. only one pair of opposite sides in a trapezium are parallel. So this is all about the different types of quadrilateral. So students, with this we have done the different types of quadrilateral and we have discussed about the different properties of quadrilateral. In short, let us discuss once again the different types of quadrilateral. Square, in which all the four sides are equal and the vertex angle is of 90 degree. Rectangle, in which opposite sides are equal and vertex angles are of 90 degree each. A parallelogram, in which opposite sides are equal and parallel but opposite angles are equal to each other. Rhombus, in which all the four sides are equal, at the same time the opposite sides are parallel and the opposite angles are also equal. Last but not the least, our trapezium, in which only one pair of opposite side is parallel to each other. So this is all about the different types of quadrilateral. Students, I hope you have understood the all concept and different types of quadrilateral. Thank you for the lesson.